And welcome to the seventh exciting episode. Oh, wait. All right. Welcome to the seventh semi-exciting. Oh, what? Welcome to the seventh time I tried to make an episode of Beta Test. So today I'm going to be looking at Red Dead Redemption Online for the first time. And it is listed as a beta in the game itself. And I know that fact alone is very controversial. Much like Grand Theft Auto 5, its online component was a beta for a really long time. Its online component also incredibly was horrid for a really long time. But they have, over the years, really polished that up real nice. And, you know, it got to the point where people play it all the time now, including people that are way too young to play it all the time now. Or at all, to be honest. Well, Red Dead Redemption is kind of in that state, where it is way behind. And what is that on my face? Oh my god, it's like I'm a walrus. Oh god. Okay, let's just go clean shaven. Apparently Old West beard technology was not where it needs to be. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm going to do this a little bit differently. I'm going to try to do a little more editing and stuff. I'm going to skip some sections. I actually had one clip that simply messed up royally, so I had to completely cut that out, and I'll kind of tell you when we get there. So that I'm going through the character creation now, and I do realize this game does have some controversy attached to it because of the online component. I will say the single-player component, there is no controversy. It is the best game of 2018. Bare minimum, second best. If you put God of War ahead of it, I would say they are about equal, in my personal opinion. But generally speaking, the Game of the Year awards either went to God of War or this. And many have said it may be one of the greatest games of this generation, the Xbox One, PS4 generation. I would also say God of War would be in that conversation. Bare minimum, those two games are in the top 5. I mean, and that says something right there. Then in the same year, we get two of the best games of the generation, and possibly, you know, will end up on the top 100 lists of all time. I've now made my character. My character indeed has hands. I have named them Butch Custer. You know, I was thinking of Custer's Last Stand, and, you know, what better name for a cowboy than Butch? I mean, it just sounds like a cowboy name. So, right about here's where I had a video problem. And so the video glitch monster struck. That was him, in case you didn't know. So if he ever shows up again, you know why. I'm only going to use him if he messes up my video. So you see what happened was, I was in jail. They sent me and 3 other guys out to do this work on the side of the road, and this guy busted me out. I'm going to meet his employer. So I'm actually controlling now. You would have had a bunch of cinematics to see, but for some reason, the video just completely messed up.
I can wait a while longer. Ready? Wonderful. I hope you'll forgive the secrecy. My employer particularly values discretion. My name is Mr. Horley, by the way. 6 months at Sisika Penitentiary, awaiting a hanging for a murder you did not commit. Must have felt a whole lot longer, my friend. You still seem strong.
So I've been in jail for 6 months for a murder I didn't commit. Or did I? I have no idea.
I hope I am right about that. Rounding you folks up, and those sham trials, they were a disgrace. Made a mockery of the rule of law.
So first thing that's striking me here about this is, and I did not play much of much of Grand Theft Auto Online. But what really strikes me here is, when I think of an online component, I think of drop you into an open world and just go do your thing. You know, not a whole lot of story or whatever. You just run around and make your own fun. You know, Fallout 76 style, Sea of Thieves style, whatever. This feels like there's actually a bit of a plot, maybe. So that's intriguing. I think it's going to give me like a loose framework of a plot, and then cut me loose. So I can pursue the plot, or I can just pursue whatever I darn well please, maybe. But let's see. So now I've arrived at the camp where the employer is. So I wonder if what this dude has to say. So I'm gonna have to hitch my horse. There should be a hitching post here somewhere. I will say, if any of you played the original Red Dead Redemption back in the PS3/360 days, the controls for horses riding and stuff are about the same, but since it's been so long, I kind of forgot them, and it took me a minute to figure that out. Okay, let's go meet your employer, see what this dude's like. Mr. Hawley? Oh, wait. That's not a dude.
Madam, we're back.
Hello.
Interesting.
The clerk, how do you do? What did you tell him?
Nothing, as we discussed.
Thank you, Hawley. I do hope we haven't inconvenienced you dreadfully. But seeing as you were due to be hanged in a week, I'm sure you don't object too strongly. I know you're innocent. Well, not perhaps exactly innocent, but not guilty of what you were accused. I know you and those who were with you that died were little more than patsies, and that you were set up by...
Boy, I am not a very attractive man.
Possibly by all of them. I can't be sure.
Which applies to real life, too, so I guess that fits.
That's all I know so far.
And one of these people also made Mrs. Leclerc a widow.
And I will avenge my husband.
Oh, those horizontal stripes, it makes me look fat.
But I will not avenge it upon
Again, also in real life.
Or caused it unwittingly. Anyway, I'm sure this is all a touch confusing and melodramatic. Where are my manners? Hawley, please show our guests to their tent and give them some fresh clothes to put on.
Very good, madam.
Then serve us both a little refreshment.
Certainly, madam. This way.
Oh, good, I get to change out of these horizontal stripes.
Alongside a few other items you might need, a lasso, a knife, and a lantern, I believe.
Okay, so I'm about to pick my outfit. So warning, you would have seen this guy shirtless, and that would not have been good. Okay, so this is what I'm going to go with. I like the vest thing. That's cool.
That looks more comfortable. Hawley,
It is.
Here, madam.
Your
Ooh,
very
beverages.
good health. I suppose it beats dying,
Mrs. Leclerc's husband was
Most
murdered.
things beat
One of
dying.
his business partners.
And I intend to find out which one. Or rather, I intend
The only thing I
for
can
you
think
to
of worse than
find out
dying is Brussels
and
sprouts.
kill them. You're the only person I could possibly trust to do whatever it takes. Because you and your accomplices, you're the only other victims of their lives still alive. You see, you walked into the town at approximately the same time my husband was shot in the back, but by another gun, firing different bullets to those you possessed when you were arrested. These bullets, this was their mistake. You were rounded up and sentenced to death, all because you came to town and didn't talk too much and seemed like you were nasty. Anyway, here they are.
Interesting that I still don't talk too much, or at all, apparently.
Mr. Jeremiah Shaw, banker, real estate speculator, and crook. Mr. Amos Lansing, ranch owner, speculator,
Jeremiah
and
Shaw,
crook.
Amos
Mrs.
Lansing,
Grace Lansing. His
Grace
wife,
Lansing.
Crook. My
All crooks.
former best friend. Teddy Brown, her disgraced brother.
Teddy
Outlaw,
Brown.
wanted man and still in contact with them. All I ask of you is your help in finding out quite what happened.
Mrs. Leclerc would like to help you get back on your feet. Get back to work.
Whatever your work may be. I don't judge. You want to rob? Rob. You want to save innocent folk? Do that as well. But you need me just as much as I need you. I think we all understand each other.
I hope we do.
Good.
Well, that was my best line yet. I nodded my head.
Rewarding you for killing those who made me a widow.
So did I cut my tongue out in prison, or do I just not talk at all to this thing?
Country in the West. He was killed for greed. Foul greed when there's quite enough for everybody. I don't care what your scruples are as to killing. I will take the full burden of that sin upon my shoulders. Goodbye, for now. Then Hawley, go introduce him to nice Mr. Cripps.
I think you'll like Cripps well enough. He's long past his prime, of course, but he hasn't gone entirely crazy just yet.
Okay, so she wants me to investigate the 4 people she thinks are responsible for her husband's murder.
Hello, partner.
And she knows that I didn't do it, even though I was accused of it and I was in jail for it.
Pleased to meet you, partner. K.B. Cripps at your service.
We'll pay to get your camp established. Mrs. Leclerc is a generous benefactor.
And, where are we headed?
Okay, so I think I'm gonna pick where my camp is. I wonder if I just stand here like an idiot if they'll start saying something like, "Dude, hurry up and pick a campsite," or "Can't you read a map?" or something like that. I guess not. So let's just go ahead and pick something. Alright, so, whoa, okay, well, it's giving me like one choice each. Apparently, I don't have any choices. Maybe later on I get more choices.
Oh, sir. While Cripps is establishing your camp, perhaps you can go to the station and see the clerk. Then head to see Clay Davies. He's a horse thief and not a terrible
Clay
man.
Davis? I think I went to school with a dude named Clay Davis.
Surely, boss.
Good luck.
Probably the same guy, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, here we go. So, okay, so it's apparently, that's my plot. That's the general framework here.
It's not too far.
Her husband was murdered. One of 4 people, or any combination of those 4 people, arranged for his murder. They frame me for the murder. So the widow busts me out and says she wants me to go find out, you know, who did it, and of course, you know, deliver justice. Or I think in the Old West that basically meant shoot them in the face multiple times. So, and now I'm kind of free to go mess around. He did tell me to go see Clay Davis, you know, so what, my high school reunion, I guess, and also to go see the county clerk. So I guess I'm going to head towards wherever this waypoint is giving me. On the bottom left there's a little map. That's very reminiscent of the original Red Dead Redemption. As I'm jumping ahead here, I've been riding for a little while. So, as with most games like this, when it tells you to go do something, you end up doing like a bunch of random garbage instead, just to kind of fiddle around. I'm out here in the middle of nowhere. And there's a house up there. Am I getting close to town? It's a rather secluded home. Maybe I can like find some supplies or something laying around because, you know, it's a video game. If it made sense, it wouldn't be a video game. Yeah, definitely the horse riding feels a lot like the original Red Dead Redemption. I've kind of got the hang back of it again. Yeah, the house, there's nothing around it. Yeah, I'm going to go check this out. I'm going to see if there's anything in there. Or near there. Looks like a windmill, a little shed building, an actual house. I mean, for the Old West, I'm sure this is a wonderful home. Can I hitch him to the fence here? If I can, it didn't work. I think I see a hitching post right up ahead next to that little building. Let's do that. Okay, let's hitch this guy. I need to come up with a cool name for my horse. Okay, let's take a look in here. Let's see if there's what kind of treasure. No. Denied. Maybe something around here? This looks like it's mostly just window dressing. Let's head over towards the house. No, not the house. What's that? Oh yeah, the windmill. And I can climb up it. That would be a good place to hide something. So I'm going to check that out. Alright, let's climb all the way up here. You know there's got to be something up here. It's giving me a ladder to climb up this thing. It should be some... there's nothing here. I did all that basically for nothing. Nice view though. That's pretty cool. Ah, that's how I draw my gun. Whoa, oops, ah, crap. Yes, I have skills. I'm like a gazelle. So I was trying to figure out how not to fire my weapon unintentionally, and instead I jumped to the side and kind of almost fell off this thing. So let's go check out the house. Maybe I can get in there. I would check out the outhouse, but you know, people poop in that. I'm not going to do that. I think I'll pass. Get it? Pass? No, nothing. That's fine. Alright, let's see. That is a nice Old West house. I'm just saying. All right. It's nice. All right, let's go inside. No. Okay, look, all I'm wanting is free loot here. I mean, seriously. This is the Old West. I mean, it's not like any, you know, closest thing you had to a law was a dude with a pretty badge who probably broke the law. Now I'm going to go... No. Maybe that... How many doors does this place have? Oh, that must be the owner. Wonder if I can talk to her. Let's try this. No. How about this? That's not talking. Oops. Sorry, I didn't mean to punch you in the face. Oh, crap. Alright, this was probably not the best way to handle this. I just shot her. She's still alive? Well, not for long. I am a terrible human being. I just realized this. Sorry, lady. I was just trying to figure out how to say hi. And then I killed you. Yeah, you gotta love the logic of video games, because that happens in real life all the time. Okay, I'm getting out of here. In case somebody heard. Good thing this house is in the middle of nowhere. Whoa, I just switched to first-person view. So just like when they ported Red Dead... I'm sorry, dang it, I did it again. Just like when they ported Grand Theft Auto 5 to current consoles, they made a first-person mode. They apparently put that in Red Dead Redemption 2, which is pretty cool. I prefer to play in the third person just because that's how the original game was. Alright, let's go ahead and get out of here. I was going to go see the county clerk, and hopefully, when I roll into town, people won't know I murdered this poor woman and come after me, because that won't end well. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go talk to the county clerk and see if, you know, he's got some sort of mission for me. Bright side, now I've seen some action, because now I had to fight off a innocent, unarmed woman. Yeah, that's not exactly action. So here we go. Now we're getting into town. Here we go. Now we're getting into a little bit of a town here. And looks like the clerk is right over here in this building. Whoa. Yes, riding the horse on the porch is a good way to make friends. Alright. Where's the hitching post? I am tempted just to explore the town, but I'm just going to look around the building here, see if I see anything of interest. Okay, he's looking at me. But it seems like if they knew I murdered her, they'd be coming after me or something, and they're not. Maybe because there was nobody within sight or earshot of that place. So, let's see if I can tie the horse. Whoa! Calm down, calm down. I did not mean to do that. Let's see if I can jump back over it, though, and get back where I was. Alright, I'll just drop down there. Can I? Alright. Let's go talk to the clerk. This door better open. Yeah, dang. Maybe that's him in the window. God, I walk slow. Okay, left trigger to focus on him.
Hello. You must be Harley's friend. He's one of us. He said you also were a discouraged man. I'm very discouraged. Disappointed, Alden. That's me. Anyway, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I find your reticence charming. Real charming.
Okay.
I heard you might want to earn a little money. Well, some gentlemen have been robbing our stages, and they are not part of the club, if you catch my meaning. If you can make them go away, I'm sure they will have something of interest to you. They're up in tall trees. See what you can do, okay?
Tall trees. I wonder what that place looks like.
A catalog. The latest issue. Just came into this armpit from a land more civilized. And if all works out well, my colleagues and I move around these stations as needed. And all of us are very discouraged. We will all help a fellow sufferer with pertinent information. Good afternoon, sir.
So discouraged apparently means, you know, we're part of the criminal element. I have a catalog. I'll mess with that in a bit. He's saying I have to go to Tall Trees to find these outlaws that are robbing their stagecoaches, and they are not with this group of outlaws, apparently. Okay, so we've got a good establishment here. Looks like the next time, in our next episode, or when we explore Red Dead Redemption Online more, we are going to go to Tall Trees and find out what these guys are doing, and probably have some action and excitement. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. When I see you again for episode 8, we're going to have a gunfight, and this time with somebody with a gun, and we are going to stop these thieving hooligans from stealing from my fellow thieving hooligans. So I hope you have a good day, and see you next time.